Hi, Vishal.
Yes, sir.
What about Rajat?
रजत,
हाँ बोल ना.
झाला करेक्ट झाला
झालो
का?
ना. हो या. मी काय म्हणतो विकी, ते कोणतं नाव कोणतं म्हटलं तू ना?
काय सर?
ते म्हणेन तू ते कोणते तरी ते लेवल 1 लेवल 2 नाव काय ते? ते
नंतर सांगतो.
अबे आताच सांग.
नंतर सांगतो.
अबे सांग ना. सांग. अबे सांग ना पटकन. विक्या.
Okay. So last class what we discuss? So functional testings, right? So
Okay, sir.
can you tell me what are the functional testings we have? The system testing first, okay? In system testing, what we have? what we have in system testing? First one is GUI testing, right? GUI testing. Second one is functional testing, right? So in functional again we have what are the testings? Yes. Functionality testing. Next one, second one is what? Input domain. Third one, retesting. What is fourth one? Recovery. What is fifth one? You forgot that thing, huh? Compatibility. See how I am remembering, you are also have to remember because when you go for interview point of view, they will ask randomly questions. Okay, that's right. Compatibility. Next one. Configuration. The next one. Yes. Intersystem. What is the next one? Parallel. What is the next one? Big bang. Or a single level. The 10th one. In area. Level by level. What is the 11th one? Yes. Sanitation. 12th one. Very, very important. Regression. Clear? Understand?
Yes.
You understand these all are any doubt in this? Any explanation required here? Vishal, Rajat?
No, sir.
Next. Third one is performance. Very, very important. These are all testings, okay? The performance first one is, okay? Load testing. Second one is trust testing. Third one, volume testing. Fourth one, swap testing. These are the four testings in performance tool. Remember this. For this functional testing, we have the tool. Okay. So 90% testers will do the functional testing. So for functional testing only, we are doing the Selenium. Remember this. Okay. So next, for performance testing. So rarely we are using, but for this also we have one more this. Okay, load runner. Load runner is a tool. So if you want to become a performance tester, better to go with the load runner or JMeter. JMeter. Okay, these two are the tools for this. Okay. Now see one by one with examples. Performance testing. Okay. Now observe here. Now see, performance testing. During this testing, tester will verify the how fast an application will be respond to the user request. So it is divided into the four types: load, trust, volume, soak. for example, Vishal and Rajat. So what is your system configuration? Yes. What is your system configuration? Okay. If I continuously installing 5 to 6 apps in your system, 5 to 6 apps in your system, what will happen? You'll get some problem, right? Correct or not? Okay. See, in my system, Visual Studio, Oracle SQL, C++, Eclipse, SQL Server, okay, and MySQL. That means almost 7 to 8 softwares are there. And what is my system configuration? Now observe here, 8 GB RAM, very important point, 8 GB RAM, Intel i5 processor, okay, 2.5 megahertz. This is my system configuration. You understand my point? Okay. See, based on my system, okay, configuration, I can install how many applications I want based on my system performance. Okay. So because of i5 processor, okay, and 8 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM, see, I can install many applications here. Many applications here. Okay, right now. Even though after installing the many applications, whether it is running properly or not, that is nothing but okay, performance testing. So whether it is giving performance good or not, that is nothing but a performance testing. Correct? Now see, load testing means what? See how much load it can bear. For example, I have 8 softwares now. If I install 2 more softwares, now observe here. My computer. So 64-bit Windows XP. Total 102 GB. Okay. In C drive, only 11.6 GB is free. That means almost occupies 90, almost 90, okay, 91 change, okay, GB. I install the apps in this, okay. If I install 11 more, okay, GB, automatically my system will stuck. So system performance also will decrease. 100 GB software means it's very difficult to run a system. You understand my point? Vishal and okay,
Yes,
Rajat.
yes, sir.
At one point of time, my OS will struck. In that point, what I have to do? I have to delete my OS. Again, I have to install my OS. That is nothing but load. Got my point? How much load it can be bear? Now see, load testing. Running an application under the user requirements, load to verify minimum capacity of an application. Okay, is called load testing. Okay, so next, how much capacity it has? Now observe here, stress testing. Running an application beyond the minimum load, what happens? System will, okay, struck, right? That means when the OS will go at a maximum capacity of, okay, at the maximum capacity, what happens at the maximum capacity? Your OS will be, okay, corrupt, or OS will be stop working. That point is called stress point. Okay, what is the stress point? Okay, now say stress testing. Running an application beyond the minimum load, okay, minimum load to find out a breakdown point. Maximum capacity is called stress testing. You got my point? Yes. Load testing means how much load it can bear. So stress testing, what is the breakdown point? Okay, this is volume testing. how the performance, okay, how much performance in the numbers is called value. Okay. Running an application under the huge amount of resources to estimate the performance of application is called volume testing. Data resources are devices. So database collection of the data information doing process. Okay. Now see, whenever an application run under the huge amount of resources, the performance is slowed down. Assume we are trying to search for 100 records in a database and the time taken 60 seconds per or 1 minute. In order to check 200 records from the same database, automatically it will be increase the time. Here also, I am doing the simple. If you open the 10 browsers at a time, 10 new tabs at a time, automatically 10 new tabs will change the RAM here. That's why automatically your system becomes slow. You always prepare to open one, and also desktop always you have to use a clean actually. So if you have plenty of folders on desktop, automatically the system RAM will be decreases. Okay, that means automatically slows down the system. So these all comes under the These all comes under the value. How much? Okay, capacity it has 70%, 80%, 100%. When you can say that 100%, if I don't have any apps, you can say that it's 100%. Okay, whenever you are installing, automatically the capacity will be decreases to 60. Now my system capacity is only 50%. If 50% will decrease, automatically my system will working will be stop here. Okay, right. Next point. Running a system without attaching any external device. Now check for the performance of the application. Check an application by attaching the external devices like printer device, okay, etc. etc. Now, soft testing. So you understand, right? Volume testing.
Yes, sir.
So how much capacity?
Yes, sir.
What we can call it as a measurement. Okay. Now see first load testing, trust testing, and volume testing. Load, trust, and volume testing. Now, soft testing. During this testing process, tester will verify whether the application performance stable or not. During this testing process, the tester will verify whether the application performance is stable or not by running an application continuously. For a long period of time. Okay. Now see. So it is a server application, printer, scanner, webcam, all are installed. Now, see, generally my application is working 80%. Whether 80% maintained or not, or decreases. Okay. During this testing process, the tester will verify, whether the application performance stable or not by running an application continuously for long period of time. Now observe here. Okay. S1, S2, S3, S4. Like that, I apply the different external devices to the system. Then we are checking for the performance. Whether the performance is stable, we can say that is a stable application. If the performance is decreases, see, it has to bear some load. Then only the application will be perfect. If we don't bear any load, if I install one application or two applications, automatically it will stop the execution. So it is not usable. Okay, it's not usable. That's my point, Rajat and Vishal, right? Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Performance is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, load, stress, volume, and soft testing. So 4 testings. Now we go for the security testing. During this process, tester will cover all the security issues of an application. Okay. So security, protecting our resources from the unauthorized process. What is security? Protecting our resources from the unauthorized process. Okay. See, this is also important testing only. So all levels of testing will done. Then only you can say that application is perfect. Now see. So we already discussed a review of analysis, unit testing, integration testing, system testing. In system again we have what? GUI, functional, performance, and security. Okay, and security. Now see, during this process, tester will cover the security issues and application, the protecting our resources from the unauthorized reasons. We have different types of security issues. First one is authorization, access control, encryption, decryption. Okay. Authorization. See, authorization means what? Okay. Authorization. Where we need to observe our data protected from the unauthorized users or not. For example, I am opening the run SQL command line. Okay. Here I already applied. The okay username and password. So I am trying to give the different username password, whether it is rejected or not. The thing is, okay. Now connecting to the server, what I am doing, I am giving my name here and something I give. What happens? Invalid username or password, login denied. Why? Because you are giving different username password. So these username password will not allowed because of only one username password fixed by admin that only can be accessible. This is called authorization. Verifying the username password is nothing but a authorization. For example, I know the perfect username password. Then that only accessible. Now connected. Before it's not connected, now it is connected. Okay. So this is called authorization. Okay. Authorization simply. So observe it. During this process, okay. During this process, so will cover the security issue of an application. See, protecting our resources from unauthorized persons. Now, authorization is what? Okay, where we need to observe our data protected from the unauthorized user or not. Yes, I try to use the unauthorization, but it's not accepted. So therefore, here my SQL server is an application. Oracle SQL is an application. That application is protected with the username and password. You got my point, right? Rajat and Vishal. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Access control. The whole system under the control of the single user. For example, here. So I will explain 3-4 steps here to understanding purpose. Generally, here the username password. For understanding purpose, I am showing lively. Okay. Now see, here the username password is the okay admin connect to system is the username, password is what I should say. These are the admin username password. Okay, now I am creating one more user here. So just remember, no need of okay. 1 minute. Okay, now see, I am creating a user. Okay, user create user, right? Create user, create user, username Suri I am giving. Okay, identified by password also I am giving Suri. Okay, what happens? Identified. So user is created. Okay, now this user is under the okay admin and password that you have to remember. Okay, now I am trying to log in this, connect to Suri. Okay, Suri. What happens? So user Suri lack of creation session privilege, login denied. Okay, login denied because it have no permission. Who has to give the permission? Admin has to give the permission. Now see, again I have to log into the admin, connect to. Once I try to log in, automatically your connection will be disconnected. Again I'm logging with the system Oracle. Now here I have to grant permission, grant connect to Suri, grant connect to Suri from the admin. Now connect to Suri. That means what? Actually here, like Suris, you can create many number of username and password, but admin is a okay. Admin is system and Oracle. Here also same thing. See, the whole system under the control of the single user, DBA. He is a DBA. Got my point? So even, for example, if you open this, I am trying to create a table in the child table. Create table name. What is this table name? Something. Okay, EMP, E number, okay. Number 10, something I am giving here. Okay, comma, E name, captain, automatically insertion privileges. Okay, that means DBA also provided by the connect to system Oracle. Okay, sorry, system Oracle, connect system Oracle. System Oracle. Okay, now see, grant permission to the Suri, grant connect already given. Now DBA I have to give. DBA, database administration I have to give. Grant success. Now again I have to connect to the Suri, connect to system. Oh, sorry. Connect to Suri. Then you can create the database. You can create the table. Table is created. Okay, that means here simply why I am saying this much because of to understanding purpose access control. This is also comes under the security. Administrator will give the permission, then only the user can access. Understand, Raja, Vishal? So
Yes,
I
sir.
will explain the live example. Okay, so that means a DBA person has a access control. He has to give the permission to the client. Then only they can permission to the DBs. They can use them. Okay, next encryption, very important point. For example, Vishal and Rajat. For example, so my username is not protected. My password is not protected. Easily can hackable, right? I use it in the internet center. Okay, my username is not protected. Automatically, it will be recorded in the webcams, right? What happens? The password can be used any other person, so he can access our system. So might be they will spoil our system. You understand my point? Okay.
Yes,
Therefore,
yes, sir.
encryption is must, where we need to observe whether our data will be changed from the readable format to the non-readable format. This is another one. Okay. After encryption, whenever I click on the button, login button, it has to decrypt. Otherwise, it is not understood by the uh, SQL server or anything. So when I am login, automatically it will be decrypted. The value will be observed, understandable for the database. Then only you can log in. So where we need to observe whether our data will be changing from the non-readable format to the readable format. Understand? Yes. Authorization, access control, encryption, decryption. These all are the security testings. Clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Understand? So now system testings are over. System testings are over. What are the system testings here? Soft testing. Up to here are the now fourth one. What is the fourth one here? Fourth one is security. Security testing. Okay. Performance testing. In the performance testing, we have four testings. In the security also four testings. Right now, here what we have? First one is authorization. Second one, access
Access
control.
control,
Third one is
encryption,
encryption.
encryption, decryption.
Description. So these are the secrets. Now, so with this system testing, before system testing, what we have? First one, a review of analysis. Second one, unit testing. Third one, integration testing. Fourth one, system testing.
System testing.
Yes. In the system
Acceptance
testing, again we have GU
Acceptance.
acceptance. Okay. GU,
Huh.
GUI.
Maintenance.
Yes. I'll tell you. Okay. 9, 10, 11. These are the sub testings. Okay. Now, third one. Every testing you have to remember. Don't forget. Okay. Next two. So what is the fifth one? Just now we tell. Okay. Acceptance testing. Okay. Acceptance testing. What are the testings in this? Okay. One, two testings are there. Okay. The sixth one is a maintenance testing. Maintenance testing. So these are the 6 levels of testings. These are the levels of testings. Under that we have different testings also. One, two testings are there. Okay, we'll see those all also. So right now, so what are those? Now observe. Acceptance testing, also called a multi-level testing process. Okay, so two types of testing. Okay, offset testing, onset, alpha, beta, very important. Okay, alpha, beta. See, after completion of testing is see with the security testing of the testing of the application is completed by the testers. Now we have to show the client. Client is accepting or you want any changes. In this phase only we can do an acceptance testing. So first alpha testing. In present of client, in our premises, in the company premises, in present of test, if you do the testing, then the testing is called alpha testing. You understand my point? Testing will done in presence of client in the company premises. It's called okay alpha testing. Okay, alpha testing. What is beta testing? Testing will done in presence of client in his premises. In his premises. Got my point? Testing will done in premises in the presence of client in his premises is called beta testing. Observe here. Testing an application in presence of end users client within the organization environment is called alpha testing. Okay, once alpha testing is passed, we'll go for the beta testing. Okay, alpha testing list. Beta testing. Beta testing is a okay. This is done by the end users in their own environment. Okay. Once alpha and beta testings are passed, the organization goes for the full version of release of the product. Example, healthcare product. Okay. You understand my point? So
Yes,
with this testing is completed. So application is handed over to the client. Right now, the client has some issues will come. Then we'll go for the maintenance testing. This comes into the picture once a product is released. Once a product is released, two types of maintenance activities are takes place: port testing and test software changes. Port testing and test software changes. Port testing done by the releasing team. Done by the releasing team. This team checks for the how well our product is installed on the user environment, how easily our application is operated by the users, and how well our application is used by the end users. Understand? Done by the releasing team. This team checks how well our product is installed in the user environment. Okay. See, already we discussed compatibility testing. Compatibility of the operating system. Okay, almost like that only port testing also. Okay, so whether the application is installed properly is not here. Okay, if it is not installed, we have to do the configuration here also. Got my point? Done by the releasing team. This team checks how well our product is installed on the user environment, how easily our application operated by the user, how well our application is used by the users. Okay, now test option. We have to go for software changes when user requirements are changing. This is also called the enhancement. Users keep on using our application. Okay, our application. Okay, so then they want to add some more features. For that. That is called test software changes. This is also called enhancement. Enhancement means extending the project next version by converting the by covering the new requirements of user is called enhancement. Clear? Understand? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now see alpha, beta. Here, port testing, and then test to software changes. Test to software changes. These all are the levels of testing. Understand? This is a major part of the testing. These all testings has to done by the test engineers. Okay. Majorly system and acceptance. These two are the main testings for the testing persons. Unit integration is done by the developers. Maintenance is done by the maintenance team. Okay. So our requirement. See, our work is system testing and acceptance testing. Clear? Understand?
Yes,
These two are, so these two are combined together called white box testing. White box testing. Okay. These system testings and acceptance are combined together is called black box testing. Okay. DBT, WBT. Okay. Right. So this is about testings, right? Clear? Understand? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I'll go for the next topic. Other testings. What are the other testings we have? Other testings. Okay. Now. Other testings here. Okay. Now see. Other testing techniques. First one is random testing, or monkey testing, or chimpanzee testing, or gorilla testing. So see the names actually. Okay. Monkey testing, chimpanzee testing. So can you think what type of testing will be there? Monkey testing means, for example,
Glass.
a coconut given to the monkey, what will do? Of part of the coconut given to the monkey, what will do? It will eat properly.
Yes, sir.
No, right? Monkey will not eat properly, right? It will eat from where it wants, right? Correct or not? What the monkey will do? See, for example, if you give anything, so it is not taking properly, right? Where it want to, eat, start from there, okay? Correct or not?
Correct.
Here also, when we have less time of testing application, we use random testing. That means, so where majorly testing is required, there only we do the testing. So we don't want to start application from the starting to the ending. Generally, what we'll do? So if build is released from the scratch to the end, inter-system, already we discussed this testing, inter-system, module by module we'll develop, we will test. But when the time is less, then we'll go for the random testing, So testing where we want, then we can do that testing is called random testing. When we have less time to test an application, we use a random testing. The changes of getting errors in more again. The testing, the functionality of an application at the random is called random testing. In organization, it is rarely. You got my point? Rajat and Vishal, rarely we are using this actually, but less time is there, but I have to hand over to the client. In that case, we have to go with this testing one. Second one, ad hoc testing. Here also same process. Proper document is there. Proper document is there. Okay. But we are testing randomly in the first one. Here, for preparation of the document, testing document, it will take 10 to 15 days of time, or at sometimes it will take 1 month also. I am testing okay, as per the norms only, but I don't want to prepare the document. Without preparing the document, testing based on the module by module only. Got my point? It's called ad hoc testing. Without proper document, we are testing normal testing. You understand my point? Rajat and Vishal, see. The testing of the functionality of an application without proper documentation is called ad hoc testing. This is usually by the small companies, sometimes even large organizations. The testing is due to lack of time. Both the above testing process should not be done regularly. Got my point? Yes. Both the above, okay. Both the above, okay. Both the above testings should not done by the regular. Next, mutation testing. Very, very important point. Mutation testing. Mutation testing. Okay. See, for example, Rajat and Vishal, I want to test your caliber. How much capacity you have? How you can, okay? How you can test an application? So, how much capacity you have? I want to check. Simply, what I will do, I will put some errors in your application. I give to you. You have to do the test. See whether you are rectified those, okay, whatever the wanted errors I gave to you. That is called mutation testing. You understand my point? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So session is going to close actually. Please log in again. Okay. Please log in again. Right? Rajat and Vishal. Session is about to closing. Please log in again. Right? Please log in again.